Hello, wonderful peasantish peasants. This is the almighty Lord Gamerson, and today we are going to be experiencing the classic arcade beat-em-up, Knights of the Round. Knights of the Round takes place during the period of King Arthur and the Knights of the Round Table. I wouldn't play this game and then write a history report or an article. Believe me, you will get mocked. It's better to do what I do. Just use your time-space machine, set yourself to ghost mode, and experience it for yourself. Knights of the Round was released to arcades in 1991. The game has a similar level-up system as the King of Dragons. The more enemies you defeat and items you collect, your character will get stronger and change appearance. The story is very simple, but these kinds of games don't need a deep story. The great knight Arthur pulled the sacred sword from the stone. His destiny is to be the great king known as King Arthur. Of course you've heard of King Arthur, right? Yes, King Arthur, the first king of the Britons. And, well, you see, Merlin wants to send Arthur and his two best battle buddies, Lancelot and Percival. He wants to send them off to defeat the evil King Garibaldi and, yes, unite the Britons. You play as Arthur, Lancelot, and Percival. Lancelot is quick but weak. Percival is the strongest one, but is slow-moving, and Arthur is the well-balanced character. Along the journey to defeat the evil Garibaldi, you will be fighting an army's worth of his henchmen. They're soldiers, masked men with rapiers, skywalkers, batmen, barbarians, magicians, tigers, falcons, buster knights, swordmen, birdmen, and a tall armored man. This game has 7 stages with 7 main boss fights. The bosses are Bradford the Swordmaster, Orlon the Silver Emperor, Phantom the Nightshade, Barboss the Hammer, Miramasa the Blood Armor, and the evil King Garibaldi. You also get to ride a horse. Oh, I'm riding on a horse, on a horse, on a horse. I'm riding on a horse, on a horse, on a horse. I'm riding on a horse, on a horse, on a horse. I'm King Arthur, and I'm riding on a horse. My name is King Arthur, and I'm the best. I'm better than you and all the rest. I've got my sword, I'll slice you in half. I'll bring you home and feed you to my lion. I'm riding on a horse, on a horse, on a horse. I'm riding on a horse, on a horse, on a horse. I'm riding on a horse, on a horse, on a horse. My name is King Arthur, and I'm riding on a horse. Look at me, I'm the very, very best. If I walk past you, you consider yourself blessed. I'm always on point and so very well dressed. I'm King Arthur, the very, very best. I'm riding on a horse, on a horse, on a horse. I'm riding on a horse, on a horse, on a horse. I'm riding on a horse, on a horse, on a horse. My name is King Arthur, and I'm riding on a horse. The levels themselves are very nice and very, very well designed. It really gives the feeling of fighting in the Middle Ages. The artwork is just perfect. The first level takes you through a burning village. It burns with the evil in Garibaldi's heart. After a brief stroll through this easy tutorial level, we fight the evil Scorn. Scorn's a big bad knight with a big bad axe. Arthur, however, is not destined to be defeated by this wannabe, and Scorn is easily dispatched. The second level has us enjoying nature's beauty, with woods and rolling plains. The art in this game is really quite good. If you look into the smoky background, you can see huge battles taking place. We also get to ride a horse in this level. Horse riding is a great addition and adds a lot of charm to an already great beat-em-up. The big bad boss, Bradford, is a knight who attacks on horseback. He is not on horseback the whole fight though, and he goes down without too much trouble. It's now time for level 3. We are at King Arlon's castle, but still out front fighting on the fixed bridge. As we move through the curtain wall, we eventually get to the castle's lower bailey. By level's end, we get to the inner keep. It's here we make our way to fight King Arlon. His part in the story is unclear to me, but he is most likely an important ally to King Garibaldi. Stage 4 is basically a short bonus round where we play Capture the Flag, fight some knights, get some points, and fight the Phantom Boss. Level 5 takes place seaside. It's the same area as level 4, but with the evil phantoms, he has escaped, and the storm has cleared. Most of this level can be cleared on horseback, which is very enjoyable. At the end of the stage, we fight the Spellbars. This 10-foot monstrosity is heavily armored, and he carries a massive sledgehammer. He's no match for Arthur and friends, but you may need a couple of continues for this Balbar. Level 6 takes you to a strange land. We start in an eerie village with an orange glow. There's a heavy evil in the air, so we know we must be getting close to Garibaldi. We then get to some very strange caves. The cave interior is beautifully eerie. The cave, though, is rather short, and we exit to a pristine wheat field, where we fight Muramasa the Samurai, because all these early 90s Capcom beat-em-ups need a samurai boss. The final level has us at Garibaldi's castle. Many dangers lurk within these walls, like the Iron Golem. The Iron Golem is a giant screen-filling mini-boss that just sits there and drops a giant spike ball on you. You just attack the center until the golem is destroyed. Garibaldi's castle is much nicer than Arlon's. I guess it's true that evil does pay. That is until they meet the Knights of the Round. Garibaldi initially attacks on horseback, but after a while he dismounts to pummel you with his own hands plus magic. Garibaldi sure does like his magic attacks. The heroes win the great battle, collect the Holy Grail, and Merlin congratulates you on a job well done. Britain will be unified, and Arthur will become its first king. Thus is the legend of King Arthur and his merry men. King Arthur and the Knights of the Round.